What is up, bass fishing freaks? Luke Reacher here from Too Fat to Hunt Outdoors. So today we're going to go down to the river, and not to Mississippi, Little River, and try to catch either some smallmouth or some walleye. I did catch one smallmouth down there last week. Haven't caught a walleye since spring, but I haven't tried at all either. So if we end up catching a walleye, we'll turn this video into a catch and cook. If we end up getting into some smallmouth, then we'll just have a smallmouth video, I guess. So we'll see what's up down there. So stay tuned. Schlonch hunting starts now. Alright, so I just dropped the kids off at school. I got about 3-4 hours before it starts raining. It rained yesterday. River's a little high, a little muddy. Current's pretty fast. Got this, it's called Foxy Mama Bomber Square A. Try to catch a few smallies, maybe a walleye. Truck's still in the shop. So unless Leadmine Lunkers wants to go take the kicking bass champion out, I'm restricted to bank fishing. I never really catch anything down here after it rains, but we'll see. Oh, fucking man.
Dundee, Ali's trainer right next to me is saying it. You may hear him. Down goes Frazier! Down goes Frazier! Down goes Frazier!
Well, that was a fun ride. I just took a digger in the mud. Now I'm covered in mud. My crankbait rod and reel got covered in mud. There's some mud on my GoPro. Yeah, I don't usually bank fish anymore. I guess maybe I should have worn some boots with some tread on them. Throw this little grub around. It's a little 1/4 ounce jig head with a little 2-inch grub tail. Usually do pretty well with these. White and pink is usually good for walleye. Smallmouth will bite it too. I catch more smallmouth on chartreuse, especially in the fall. Don't catch anything here, I might go to the other side. There's a couple good current eddies over there. Can't really work effectively from this side. Alright, well, so far the only thing I was able to do is fall down in the mud and get dirty. So I'm going to go to the other side of the river and try a few little current eddies that are over there and see if there's any smallies stacked up in them. If they're in here, I would imagine that's where they'd be, being the water's up a little bit and it's dirty. So imagine they'd be concentrated in them little areas. There's a tube over there that is submerged, so maybe there'll be some stacked on that. So let's go check it out. Stay tuned. There we go. Walleye. Keeper walleye. There we go. Tight to the bank. Look at that dude. Nice walleye. What are we going, 16 incher, 17? Tight to the bank. Alright folks, so here's the deal. We only caught one fish this morning. Pretty good walleye. And I said at the start of this video that if I caught a walleye and no bass, that I would turn this video into a walleye catch and cook. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I got him on a stringer. I'm going to go home and get a bucket, take him home. We're going to clean him up and we're going to eat him. So stay tuned. Welcome back, folks. Got Mr. Walleye here, fillet knife. We're gonna get to it. Back, folks. Got the walleye cleaned up. He's been soaking in salt water for a while. I got it chunked up into small nuggets. That's how I like to cook my fish. I think it cooks thoroughly more. Got some onion slices. Some Old Bay, and some New Orleans seasoned fish fry. Grease should be about hot. It's been on 375 now for about 10-12 minutes, so it should be about ready to go. So we're gonna deep fry some onion rings first, and then we're gonna drop the walleye in and have ourselves a little smorgasbord. Stay tuned. Some fish batter. If you ever use this Old Bay, a little bit goes a long ways. It's a little bit spicy too. So. I like to add it to almost every time I cook fish. I add it. All right. Dipping my rings here. We'll start with that many. Into the grease she goes. The onion rings aren't turning out too bad. I've never done them before. One thing I forgot to tell you, crack an egg. Put the onion in the egg and then in there so it'll stick to it. And drop it into the grease. Here we go, folks. Moment of truth with the onion ring. Pretty good. Really salty, but pretty good. Got the last batch of them in here. As soon as they're out, we'll start dropping the fish down. Voila! I know everybody's got their own methods on deep frying fish, and if you got something that works, stick with it. The two biggest things I found that you want to do, and I don't care who it is or how you're cooking it, you keep your fish in water before you deep fry it. Keep it in warm water or hot water, not cold. Cold water's what you want when you put it in the fridge overnight or whatever with salt in it. But you want, the two biggest things is don't drop any fish in until it's at least 350 degrees I go to 375. And you keep your fish in warm water, because you take that fish out of cold water and drop it in your grease, it's going to cool your grease down. It's going to take longer to cook. It's not going to cook as thoroughly. So wait till that grease is 350 and use warm water, and you'll have good tasting fish. Tip of the day. Here we go. Walleye. Alright, here we go. Got some walleye right here. Give her a try. Top. Oh. Man, that's good. Look at that white flaky. Just white flaky meat. Mmm. Delicious. Well, folks, that's about it. Caught one fish today. Did a walleye catch and cook. About wraps it up for me today. Should be getting my truck back here soon. Get out and make some good bass fishing videos. So we're pretty close to that 100 subscriber mark. I got a giveaway ready. So as soon as we hit it, look forward to that. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do that now. Click that bell so you get notified every time I put out a new video. Destroy that thumbs up button. Luke Racer signing off. Always remember, you're never too fat to fish.